Finding the perfect mate is never easy, but if you're a middle-aged woman, it's especially tough. These three Milwaukee ladies say, thanks to a certain dating website, the road to happiness was paved with disappointment.
I paid more than anybody.
A huge amount of money. I don't think that that's what they represented to me.
Meet Diane Ryan of Wisconsin Singles. She's a busy gal, and on this day, she just can't find the time to talk to reporter Brian Paulson from our Milwaukee affiliate, WITI.
I'm not going to talk to you right now.
I have to go, right?
Why do you have to go?
Because I have appointments.
You have an appointment right now?
Yes.
You have a 2:10 appointment?
Brian, can you leave, please?
So our Milwaukee affiliate, WITI, went undercover and with a hidden camera found if you're single and have a credit card, Diane will spend plenty of time with you.
What's your gross income?
Checking account you have?
Yes.
Savings? Yes.
And what do you think you have in there as a balance?
Wisconsin Singles calls itself a matchmaking service for professional women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, but with a twist. You never get to see anyone else's profile.
It's like a blind date. Yeah.
Instead, they take down your information, then set you up with matches, claiming they do all the work.
Do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you want more children? Your religion? Your education? You're going to be assigned your own personal matchmaker.
Diane is the only person who works in the Milwaukee office. But once the so-called dating site pockets your cash, Diane becomes a ghost, much like the men you are promised to meet.
You could tell there was nobody. There was nobody at all.
Kathy George was told after signing on the dotted line, you can talk only to your own personal matchmaker, and new clients are not to check in more than once every couple of weeks.
She's in California. Everybody's there.
When Kathy finally did connect with that matchmaker, she says the matches were way off the mark.
I could have picked somebody off the street, better than that.
Virginia Pickerel wanted a guy who was tall, active, and lived nearby. But she says she was matched with guys who were short, overweight, or lived halfway across the state.
I think I could have gone to a bar and done just as well.
This woman, who we'll call Nicole, said she didn't want a guy with young kids.
That's not really the lifestyle I was looking to go forward.
Her first match was the father of 3 kids under the age of 5.
And I began to think, well, maybe they just don't have any men that fit my parameters.
And to reel in prospective clients, the mistress of misery tries to relate and says she knows how hard it is out there in the single world, claiming she was once a customer too.
I fell in love with the service. I saw the price. I threw up in the bathroom.
As her story goes, Diane claims she coughed up big bucks to meet her husband.
And he was my 4th match.
He was my 5th match. Okay.
She says the bloom of love happened right here 7 years ago, which is odd since the company's only been registered to do business in Wisconsin for 2 years. And if you're wondering how many members the Shady Network actually has, so are we.
How many men do you have?
I have no idea. A lot.
She said there are more people in your category than you can date in a lifetime.
And for Kathy, it felt like a lifetime. After signing up, it took her 4 months to go on a date.
You've told people, though, that you have lots of men, say, age 45 to 60.
I'm not going to talk to you right now, but thank you.
So do you have a lot of men in that age range?
I can't comment.
Wisconsin Singles spokesperson Jerry Gross says the company never reveals how many members they have.
Diane would never say I have lots of men for Kathy or anyone else.
Except she did.
Do you have a lot of men in that range?
Yeah, a lot.
And you'll never believe how much the sleazy site is charging to help women find the love of their lives.
$49.95, $59.95, and $69.95.
The packages range from $5,000 to $7,000, and that's only if you sign a contract right on the spot.
She said, well, then these are not going to be the prices tomorrow.
Is there any way I can have that information, just kind of sit on it and think about it for the weekend?
Sure, but then you're back to that.
So I don't get the discount?
No.
Even so, the company denies they give prospective clients the hard sell to seal the deal.
And I'd have to do it today?
Yeah.
And that's not all. Wisconsin Singles even promises to do a nationwide criminal background check. But WITI found their background check is nothing but a run-of-the-mill search that even a 5th grader can do on the internet.
It says on the back of the contract that that's all you do is check public online databases. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
You don't know what's in your own contract?
Brian, thank you.
Diane Ryan has never been investigated or charged with any wrongdoing, and Wisconsin Singles has not faced any legal consequences. Even so, the women say the company bled them dry. They claim they spent more than $12,000 to meet Mr. Right. But all they wound up with were lonely nights and broken dreams.
Well, I think they're liars.
This is more of a scam than I thought.
Now, reporter Brian Polson from our affiliate WITI in Milwaukee is with me now. Brian, thanks for joining us. Were any of the women able to get at least some of this money back?
Yeah, well, we know of at least one consumer who's gotten a substantial amount of money back, several $1,000s in fact, but not until she got state investigators involved.
Brian, a question I think many people will be asking, how is Wisconsin Singles still in business?
Probably because enough people are still willing to pay for these expensive contracts. Now, the state of Wisconsin Department of Justice does have the jurisdiction. They could do something here. They could take action, but so far we're not aware of them taking any action against Wisconsin Singles.
Well, let's hope these women can get at least some of their money back. Brian Polson from our affiliate WITI, thanks for the update.